Don't miss this if you collect Medicare. Watch for this mail from Medicare. Missing out could cost you money and hurt your healthcare coverage. If you're 65, there's one piece of mail that you should not ignore this month. I'm going to be covering all the details for you of what to watch for in your mailbox, the 6 things that you need to look for when you receive that piece of mail, and the exact dates that you need to know if you or someone that you love collects Medicare. Now, in addition to that, there's also a lot going on with Social Security, so stick around to the end for that. But I'm going to be covering the latest for you, referencing these articles, linking them in the description so you can see them, and also I'm going to put them on the screen and read right from them so you can see it for yourself. But before we dive in, if you appreciate the updates, do me a quick favor, smash the like button, just takes a second, thank you so much. And if you want to stay up to date, it's totally free, why not? I'll keep you up to date on all these topics so that way you know what's available for you and your family. Just hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. Alright, so as I mentioned, link in the description below to this article that came out just a couple weeks ago that says if you're 65, there is one piece of mail that you should not ignore this month. Now it says, are you or someone you love on Medicare? As the annual Medicare annual enrollment period approaches, it starts October 15th and runs through December 7th. So this is an important window of time that you need to know about. No doubt your mailbox will be flooded with letters, flyers, and postcards from insurance companies and brokers pushing many Medicare options. But the one piece of mail that you need to pay attention to is your current Medicare plan's annual notice of change. This is commonly referred to as the ANOC, and the ANOC is something you need to pay attention to. All Medicare Advantage plans and Part D prescription plans are required to send out this important letter before the end of September, so you should have received this in the mail. If you did not, you need to contact your insurance company right away. They must tell you if your current plan is changing in any way, because if there are any changes that you don't like, you have the right to change your plan during the annual enrollment period or the AEP. And yes, Medicare plans can change from year to year, and sometimes not for the better. What if your prescription drugs are no longer covered? Your doctor leaves your network, your premium suddenly increases, your co-payments jump. Protect your health and your wallet. Read your ANOC letter. Now, each insurance company has their own version of their ANOC letter, which may be up to 20 pages long. So grab a cup of coffee and get comfortable. Now, here are the 6 things to look out for when reviewing your ANOC. So as you get this letter, your annual notice of change, and you sit down and review it, here are 6 main things to focus on. Change in the plan's premium. It's likely that a plan's premium may change from year to year. How much is dependent on what the individual carrier changes. But you could even see a plan with a $0 monthly premium change to having an actual dollar amount for you to pay. Number 2, changes in copay. Check to make sure that your doctor's copay, including primary and specialists in and out of network, have not changed. Number 3, network changes. This will show you if your doctor and pharmacy are no longer in your plan's network or are no longer a preferred provider. Number 4, drug list changes. It's so important that you look at this list, also called the drug formulary. Prescriptions fall in and out of coverage or change price levels, so please review to see if your drugs are still covered and if there are any new restrictions. Number 5, out-of-pocket maximums. This is the amount of money that you will pay out of pocket for all Medicare coverage expenses. Make sure to review this section to see if your out-of-pocket limit has changed. Number 6, additional benefits in Medicare Advantage plans. For those with Medicare Advantage plans, you may have coverage for additional benefits like dental, vision, hearing, telehealth, and more. And again, just to recap, the first thing is to look for the change in your plan premium to see if there was any modifications. Number 2, changes in your copays. Number 3, any network changes. If you have any doctors that are in network, make sure they're still in network. Number 4, the drug list changes that might take place. Number 5, out-of-pocket maximums that might have increased. And number 6, additional benefits in Medicare Advantage plans. So again, if you look through these in your ANOC letter and you see there are changes or modifications that don't align with what you'd like to see, you're going to have to start doing some research on changing your Medicare plan. And again, this is for all Medicare Advantage plans and Part D prescription plans. Now, caution. If you ignore the ANOC letter and you do nothing during your annual enrollment period or the AEP, your current plan will renew for 2024 and you won't be able to make any changes until October of 2024. So this is your window of opportunity to make any changes. It's coming up October 15th. You have a little bit of time, so now is the time to review that ANOC letter. And again, if you did not receive it, contact your insurance company right away. If you received it, do not throw it away. Make sure you review it in its entirety. Look up these 6 items, see if everything is the way that you like, and if not, begin to prepare to make changes. If you review your plan's annual notice and decide that your current plan may not be right for you in the coming year, it's time to consider changing your plan for 2024. According to the Kaiser Family Foundation, the average Medicare beneficiary in 2023 has access to 43 Medicare Advantage plans, the largest number of options ever. That means that there are more plans for you to choose from this year. This is great news. So if you're somebody that is currently not happy with your Medicare plan, maybe some of these 6 items aren't aligning with what you'd like to see, now is the time to change. You have 43 different options available to you. And if you need official help, you can always visit Medicare.gov. This is the website, what it looks like, and you can see a little reminder right here. Open enrollment starts October 15th, aligning with what we just read in that news article. Preview 2024 plans. You'll be able to see all the potential plans that you could access if you'd like to make changes, if that ANOC letter does not align with what you'd like to see. You can also create an account, find health and drug plans, find care providers, and talk to someone. All of this available to you at Medicare.gov, and you can also get updates and the latest news on Medicare. Now, in addition to that, there has been a lot going on with Social Security as well. It has been all over the news. We heard that 2023 was going to be the year of Social Security reform, and we have seen several pieces of legislation introduced to solve the solvency issue, to change taxation, to increase the benefits. Now, in addition to that, we also have the cost of living adjustment, which we are less than 2 weeks away from being announced. We're going to be hearing the official amount that Social Security benefits will be increased across the board. Now, when that is released, I'll be sure to report it to you here on the channel so that way you can know exactly how much of an increase will take place for Social Security. Now, we've seen projections that have let us know the anticipated percentage amounts and the exact dollar amounts that will go to each and every type of recipient from Social Security. Now, if you'd like to hear the latest on that, be sure to check out this video right here. Is just yesterday. I covered it in detail for you, and I give you the exact amounts of exactly how much you will get with the Social Security cost of living adjustment that is coming for 2024. So if you missed that, check that out next, and I'll be sure to update you as more comes out for Social Security, and don't miss out on that ANOC letter and any changes you need to make for Medicare. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.